Welcome to the Real Talks with SOSAD Ireland Wellbeing series. My name is Alan O'Mara. I'm the founder of Real Talks, a former Cavan GAA player, an author, and a performance and wellbeing coach with sports and business leaders around the world. This clip is a short extract from my recent episode with David Balfe, aka For Those I Love. During our conversation, the Irish Album of the Year winner gave some fascinating insights into his experience of panic attacks, and he talks about the practical strategies that he's learned in therapy that have helped him to cope, deal and control panic attacks. You can find the full conversation over at the Real Talks with SOSAD Ireland Wellbeing Hub by going to www.sosadireland.ie/Real Talks or by searching for Real Talks on whatever podcast platform you prefer. Thanks for listening.
Some of the skill sets that I had learned at the time to deal with and spotting the panic attacks was, for one, being very aware of physical tells. So it seems like for me, for whatever reason, like physically your body seems to know before your mind does that you're about to spiral into a panic attack. I rub my earlobe beforehand. If I spot myself rubbing my earlobe, I then think like, oh shit, yeah, I can feel my chest getting tight. I can feel my blood start to boil. I can feel the sweat start to perspirate from me, and I can start to feel that dizziness. I was just taught very much a very practical skill set that was really to try and help me when I was traveling, which was to sit down and ground myself, put my feet on the ground, try and feel both my feet and my hands on the ground, and then to try and pull out and say the colours of different items in a room, whether it was in a house or, in my case, on buses or in a train. Maybe this is not something that works for everybody. It is fundamentally something that works well for me. It's as simple as like sitting down and just saying like, cup is grey. So
it's like a focus distraction.
It's just a focus distraction, and it's a grounding that like reaffirms that I'm in this room. I'm in this room. This room is the same as it was 2 minutes ago. I'm not disassociating here. I'm here and I'm grounded. And then start to go back just to the breathing. But those primary steps are just, for me, as simple as just being able to feel the feet and the hands on the ground, and then to pull out these different pieces in the room. In the years since, other things that I've done with therapy and dealing with panic attacks, where I was particularly at a time when I was spending a lot of time at home by myself. I've been just given these little set of blue stickers that I just stick on things, and if I feel like there's a panic attack, it's literally just sitting down and focusing on that and trying to like reassert to myself that I'm sitting in this room and things are as they were beforehand and they will be the same in a few minutes, and just trying to get a sense of time again, because I find when I hit that time just becomes almost non-linear. Like it's a heavy feeling, and I'm really glad that sense of panic is something that I've been able to like pretty firmly deal with in the years since. And even in the moments when my life is fully turned upside down and panic does set in, it is still something that I've been able to control to a degree with that skill set, and also with that history of them behind me, knowing that things are just it's okay, and I've continued to be functional in moments of panic, as opposed to turning to rubber and just literally ending up on the ground. It feels like a very healthy distance away from me now because of learning that very practical stuff. But that's just something of dealing with pure panic. I think learning how to deal with that wider sense of self-worth and that wider sense of just very, very deep depression is a different skill set.